so let's start with my presentation. So its title is Work Without Limits. So it's nationwide access to flexible workspaces. So as you know, for small, medium, and large enterprises, in order for you to grow your business, to scale up your business, you will need to expand in more locations. And we're here to offer more solutions for you. All right, so just a bit of information about our company. We're present in 120 countries. We have over 8 million users. We're present in 4,000 locations. In the Philippines, we're at 64 locations. And we're number one in terms of partnership. The brands that you see here below are actually the brands under the umbrella of International Workplace Group. But most of you know us as Regis. But we also have other brands such as Spaces, HQ, as well as Signature. So what do we do? So it's actually under the umbrella of Flexible Workspace. Flexible Workspace enables anyone to work anywhere at any point of time. So that's the Flexible Workspace. It's actually the hybrid way of working. So when we say flexible, it adapts to the very specific requirements of the customer. If one requires an office, we have that. We call it the private office. Private office may range from as small as 3 square meter, fitting one person only. We have 10 square meter office, 15 to as big as the entire center. Our biggest here in the Philippines is 3,200 square meters. So we customize based on the requirement of our customer. Now, say for example, you're just starting up your business and you do not have any budget yet for a private office. We have a solution for you. We call it the virtual office. So when we say virtual office, you do not actually have the physical space. You only get to use our address for business registration and mail handling. And so you can encode our address in your business card. So nandun na siya sa business card nyo. When you present that to your prospects or customers, they wouldn't even know you don't have an office there, but you're only holding a virtual office. So it kind of project a bigger image of your company. So even if you're just starting up, even if you're just small, they wouldn't know. To their mind, you're holding an office in Ayala, in Ortigas, in BGC. But it's only a virtual office. So we make these small companies look bigger from the perspective of the customers as well as their potential partners. Okay, what else do we have? We also have co-working. Co-working naman, meaning you get a table and you co-work with employees of other companies. So para siyang shared economy. If you're familiar with Uber or Grab, di ba you're riding in the same vehicle, you're sharing the vehicle, but you do not own the vehicle and you do not know the person you're seated with. So it's the same concept as co-working. It's a shared economy. So that saves a lot of money for you as well as your company. And so we also have a membership. If your business requires a lot of traveling, so meaning punta ka ng Luzon, Visayas, or Mindanao, and you would want to be able to have a professional environment pag nasa Mindanao ka, then you get the membership. It allows you access to all of our 64 locations nationwide, as well as 4,000 locations globally. So just to put in more context to that, si HSBC, si Standard Chartered actually got a membership from us. So any of their employees can work anywhere else in the world at any point of time through that membership. And also we have the meeting rooms, conferencing, events, and membership. For events, I remember si Micaela did mention na they're helping do some product launches or business launches. So that's the online platform that they do. For IWG naman, we have the physical space that you may use, no? So just approach us, get the business card of our sales manager there. We have a big lounge area that you can use for your product launches or any event. Anong maganda doon? Kasi we will blast the invite to all of our customers. We have 8 million members and they would learn, they would know about your product and the business that you're launching because we're inviting them to join that launch. So, yun yung maganda if you do the launch with us kasi we have an existing customer base, we have an existing member base that you can tap, no, when you do your business or product launch. So let me just show a video, no, of what our centers look like, no. Kinuha ko lang siya sa global namin, so you'll notice this is from other countries. So that's a Regis Center. So that's lounge area. So these are members that are working by the lounge area. So just some of the videos from our global, centers. So here's actually an interesting quote from our founder, Mark Dixon. So he said, "By the time my 3-year-old son is working, commuting will be a totally foreign concept. His generation will look back and wonder, why did he ever do that?" So that's actually a statement from Mark Dixon from 25 years ago. And then fast forward to 30 years later, by the way, our company is 35 years na. Remember, nung 2020, no, pandemic happened, and all of us have been placed into a global working remote experiment. And we were able to prove that we can actually deliver results, even if we're not working within the confines of a physical space of an office. So that's why you may have read this in the news. When government asked employees to go back to the office, di ba, they refused. Kasi they got used to working from home. But then again, if you come to think of it, yung work from home may not work for all. Why? Kasi in a standard Filipino household, I would say it's multi-generational. So minimum mga 2 families yan. It's very difficult to project a professional environment. Plus yung kapitbahay mo, may rooster, may aso, etc. And so the third dimension of the hybrid working came to life, and we call it the work near home. So these employees would still want to work in a professional environment, but do not want to take the long commute. So they want to be able to work very near their home. So that actually underpins yung national expansion plan ni IWG. And hence, from 2019, from 23 centers, we're now up to 64 locations because we're capturing the rapid expansion of flexible workspace. All right, so I have discussed this. So some of the challenges of working from home. And then we all know this, that yung pandemic turbocharged demand for hybrid work. And because the technology is the enabler, so it's really helping us deliver our work effectively, no, kahit wala tayo dun sa central business district area, because technology is the main enabler. And for the company naman, why hybrid working is the best option? First, because it's what the people want. Kasi prior to pandemic, if you ask the employee, ano yung top priority nila? I would say it's the salary. And then when pandemic happened, we did a survey. Top number one preference nila would be hybrid working. So pangalawa na lang yung salary. You give them high salary. If it's not hybrid, they wouldn't sign up with you. So everybody has been insisting on hybrid work. So it's what the people want. That's why, di ba, when a lot of employees refuse to go back to the office, di ba ang ginawa ng mga companies, kumuha sila ng satellite offices, and that worked well in our business model. Kasi rather than rehiring, retraining, it may cost them a lot if the new hire fails dun sa job, di ba? So they would rather keep the existing talent and just allow them to work near home. It's better for the planet because it's lesser commute, so meaning walang masyadong carbon dioxide emission. And better for the profitability of the business kasi mas mababa yung cost nila for the office. So you're just paying virtual office or membership, which is much cheaper if you are to rent out an entire 1,000 square meter space, if you are to fit it out fully. So this is not just for small and medium-sized enterprises, ano? Kasi even the large companies are latching on to hybrid working model. There are a number of pharmaceutical companies who used to have large offices sa BGC. When pandemic happened, they gave up number of floors and they took satellite offices from us. So meaning, ang central office nila still is at BGC, but then they have a lot of hubs and spoke model or satellite offices spread within the fringe of NCR and even provinces. So here, we'd like to be able to offer to our SME, the option, the solution for you to be able to work anywhere else. So that's why we've listed here a lot of our locations. So if you can scan that code, it will direct you to our website. And currently, these are the locations we're present at. So Makati, including the fringes. Yesterday, we just launched Victoria de Makati. It's along De La Rosa, very near the entrance to the Skyway. Very near Buendia and Pasay. We're also in BGC. We also have in McKinley Hill. Of course, Pasay, Quezon City, Mandaluyong, San Juan, sa East Square Mall. We're having a Regis Center there. Manila, we have 3 sites, Santa Mesa, Malate, as well as UN Avenue. We have sa Clark, sa Angeles, sa Nipo Center. And then sa Mabalacat, sa Skytech IT Park. And then sa Baguio, sa Abanao Square, right at the foot of Session Road. And then sa Lipa, this one is interesting kasi we carved out a portion of South Supermarket. Kasi there's really not much infrastructure if you go out of the provinces. So we became very creative. We carved out a portion of South Supermarket and converted that into a Regis Center. Carmona sa First Global Techno Park. Dasmariñas sa Salawag. And then Cebu, including that of Mactan, Davao, Iloilo, Cagayan de Oro sa SM Downtown, Tagbilaran sa Bohol, Batangas City, and then Subic sa Aurora. So if any of you have a requirement for some flexible options, feel free to drop by our booth and inquire with our people. That's it. I hope to have provided you good insights for today. Thank you so much.